wish upon a star. Makes no difference who you are. Anyone you'd like to hear will come to you. Hey there! Now we're back in the time of the dinosaurs. We'll explain characters from The Good Dinosaur. Starting with Arlo, the runt of a family of strapping Apatosaurus dinosaurs. 10-year-old Arlo has grown up fearful of the world around him. Where Papa sees beauty, Arlo only sees things to fear. Arlo wants to do his part to help out on the family farm, but his fear always gets in the way. When Arlo accidentally falls into a river and is swept hundreds of miles downstream, he finds himself far from home in a land filled with rough terrain and predatory animals. Alone, Arlo must learn to face his fears or risk never finding his way home. On the long and arduous journey back to his family's farm, Arlo develops an unexpected friendship with a strange creature he names Spot. A relationship that will help him realize he is capable of much more than he ever dreamed.
Did you know that?
Concept art for Arlo showed him as much larger than he is in the final film. He also had blue eyes and a light yellow snout. A toy of Arlo can be seen on the floor of one of the scare simulators in Monsters University. And an early draft of the script had Arlo and his family as Amish-like dinosaurs.
Now you know.
Here's Papa. Papa is a devoted husband and father. He works hard to make the family farm a success and provide a good life for his wife and 3 children. Papa is especially fond of Arlo, his smallest child, whom he takes special care of. Papa nurtures and believes in his son. He knows Arlo can overcome any fear or doubt with the right amount of perseverance. He tries to show Arlo that the world is beautiful, not scary. And Papa dies saving Arlo from a flash flood. Here's Mama. A loving wife and mother, Mama is smart and quick-witted. She knows how important it is to keep the family farm running smoothly and gives it her all, especially after Papa's death. Mama is the backbone of the family. She inspires her children to work hard and do their best. Mama is supportive of Arlo's determination to keep Papa's spirit alive. Now here is Spot. Spot is a feral human boy who has lived alone in the wilderness for the majority of his life. Spot speaks only in grunts, growls, and howls like a dog. Although he can't hold an intelligible conversation with Arlo, Spot nevertheless manages to get his meaning across. He is intelligent, fearless, confident, and resourceful. Spot once had a family, but they died when he was quite young. Spot quickly realizes Arlo is worthy of his trust and becomes a fiercely loyal ally.
Did you know that?
Early concept art of Spot shows him with a different hairstyle and dark brown eyes.
Now you know.
This is Buck. Buck is Arlo's brother. Buck finds Arlo frustrating. He does not understand why Arlo is so frightened, and he grows annoyed with Arlo's always interrupting his chores. Buck is physically the largest of the 3 dino children. He is also the feistiest. His physical size, strength, and confidence allow him to do things that Arlo can't, like rip a tree out of the ground with his teeth. Although Buck enjoys teasing his brother about his smaller size and general fearfulness, he does love him. I just know that deep down, siblings love each other, even if they get into disagreements. Meet Libby, Arlo's sister. Libby is a bit of a trickster. She's always playing silly pranks on her family, but when it comes to farm work, Libby pulls her weight. She can plow a mean field and helps bring in the crops. Although Libby sometimes comes off as a bit of a girly girl, she can be as rough and tumble as her brother Buck. Say hello to Butch, a rugged T-Rex with a gruesome scar across his face. Butch is a brawny and intimidating rancher, a longhorn rustler's worst nightmare. But he is also an incredibly loyal friend and is always true to his word. If he promises you something, he'll deliver as long as you do your part. a veteran rancher with years of experience herding longhorns. Butch has 2 children, Ramsey and Nash. He is teaching them the family business, hurling them into hairy situations and letting them find out what they're really made of. Butch likes nothing better than trading stories over a campfire at the end of a long day. Just ask him about the time he fought 3 crocodiles.
Did you know that?
When Butch grins, his teeth resemble the mustache of his voice actor, Sam Elliott. And he fought and won against 3 crocodiles. He wears one of their teeth stuck in his gums as a souvenir.
Now you know.
Now here's one of his children, Ramsey. Ramsey is a T-Rex rancher. She loves the challenge of driving home a herd of longhorns next to her father, Butch, and her little brother, Nash. Loud and outgoing, Ramsey loves hearing a good joke or telling a story, but she has a quiet side too, and has been known to have a soft spot for those in need. She particularly takes a shine to Spot. Ramsey's little brother drives her nuts with his teasing. But mess with him at your peril. Ramsey is incredibly protective of Nash. The only thing she likes more than driving longhorns is a good fight, and she's got the scars to prove it. Here is Nash, an enthusiastic young T-Rex. Nash lives for adventure. As much as he enjoys driving cattle with his father and sister, he loves when something unexpected breaks up the routine of rounding up longhorns. Nash isn't the sharpest of spurs and is easily distracted, so much so that he actually manages to lose an entire herd of longhorns. But Nash's mischievous charm and relaxed, positive attitude make him good company on a long cattle drive. Nash is also excellent at providing entertainment on those long nights. Whether it's his soulful bug harmonica playing or a tall tale, he'll keep you mesmerized. Meet the Pet Collector. The Pet Collector is a fearful and mysterious Styracosaurus. He lives in the wilderness, blending into his surroundings of leaves and brush. Over the years, he has collected a number of small forest creatures. They now live on his horns and offer advice and observations to help keep him safe. The Pet Collector has a strong desire to add Arlo's human companion, Spot, to his collection of creatures, especially after he witnesses Spot defending Arlo from a snake-like creature.
Did you know that?
Each of the animals living on the Pet Collector's horns serve a purpose. We've got Fury, a sloth-like creature, and it protects him from creatures that crawl in the night. Destructor, a furry fox critter, protects him from mosquitoes. Dream Crusher, a cute big-eyed walrus creature, protects him from having unrealistic goals. And Debbie, a kooky redbird, serves as his most trusted ally.
Now you know.
Here are the pterodactyls. These winged scavengers pose a great threat to Arlo and Spot during their journey through the wilderness. Overly enthusiastic storm chasers, the pterodactyls credit storms with inspiring them and giving them their unique names. The pterodactyls appear after bad storms, like a search and rescue team, but they aren't out to rescue anyone. Instead, they are scavenging through the wreckage of the storm for a good meal. Although they offered to help Spot and Arlo, they quickly turn vicious when Arlo refuses to give Spot to them. And here are the raptors. Also known as rustlers, these feathered, dim-witted raptors prey on the T-Rex's herd of longhorns. Though he is the leader of the pack, Bubba is not exactly bright, and his brother Purvis is quite dumb. Earl may be the quietest of the thieves, but he sure is tough and mean, and Laureline always steals the show with her crazy antics. Despite being much smaller than the T-Rexes, the raptors pose a serious threat, especially as a group. And those are all the good dinosaur characters. Join me next time, and we'll have to solve a mysterious crime. Well, actually, we'll learn characters from the mystery movie. The Great Mouse Detective.